of SBA Live, ladies and gentlemen, man. We are back at it. Final four action underway. As you can see, Florida versus Kentucky on its way. Let me get these links out. Let me get the guys in the chat. If my Noti Gang guys are here, be sure to drop that hashtag Noti Gang below. Get right into the action, guys. You know how we rock here. Drop a comment and let me know if you can hear me, if everything is good. Notification gang in the building. I see my guys pulling up in the chat already. Can one of my mods add everybody in the Discord and tell the guys to get into this game? Kentucky versus Florida. Final four matchup underway. DJ House versus the Drip God. And this is the trilogy, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third game that both teams are playing against each other. Both teams have split 1-1 during the regular season. Let me get the camera angle right. Let me make sure our sliders are right really quick. Yes, everything is good. And let me get that link out to the guys in the chat. Appreciate you guys that are already tuned in. Hashtag Noti Gang. Hashtag Our League. You know how we do. It's your boy Kamish Moolah. And we are in for a treat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be another good game. If you haven't already watched the game earlier, it was lit, action packed, non-stop action from both teams, man. And hopefully we get the same treat in this one. Hold on one second, guys. I'm just getting my guys in here, getting it out to our Discord. If you aren't in tune with us, be sure to hit me in a comment for our Discord information or follow us on IG at SBA2K. And you know, you could become a player in our league as well. We are a simulation-based league, which means you don't have to play. You just provide us with all your information in the application, and you give us a backstory of your player, and we'll get you going, man. We'll have your story, you know, out for display. Whether you want to be a college athlete, high school athlete, start your story overseas, we provide the platform and you guys bring your story. So without further ado, I got my links out in the chat. We're going to get these games going. Let's go. Tip off underway. DJ House versus the Drip God, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you guys got? It all leads to this. It is all leading back to this. Final four action underway. Okay. 2-0 in favor of Kentucky. BJ Strada with the rock. BJ Strada, nice move to the basket. And that is a finger roll finish. 2-2. Both teams starting with a bang. Let's see. The Drip God surveying the floor, bringing it up. He's looking to go on Wendell. The Drip God with a nice tough move, but good defense there by number 31 of Florida. BJ Strada with the rock. BJ with a nice clean move. Is that a charge? No. Blocking foul. Herb Rice. Side out. This is a highly anticipated matchup, as I said already. Game 3 of a 1-1 split. So the action and all the competitiveness is flowing. 3-pointer up by Ronnie All-Star. It is good. 5-2 in favor of Florida. Let's see how Florida fares. Ronnie Shanahan with a steal. He rips Herb Rice after the three. Spin move in the lane. Gets it to DJ House. DJ House over Herb Rice. And UK is going to need an early timeout, as Florida looks like they're starting off hot and ready. Make some noise tonight if you're in the building. SBA. Final four action underway. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. This is what the players have been waiting for. This is the moment that these guys have worked hard, stacked their simulation coins up for. And now here in the SBA, we are watching the Final Four action versus #1 Florida and #4 Kentucky. Both teams a powerhouse in this year's series. And this is what it leads to. Good defense again by number 31. He is doing a good job of keeping the drip god off the boards. That is twice that the drip god had a good look. But that's great defense by Wendell Bradley, number 31 for Florida. DJ House gets it to BJ Strada. BJ Strada looking to work on Ted Booker. Now Strada out to Shanahan. Shanahan fade away over Murray Bryant. No good. Murray Bryant with the rock. The shooter Murray Bryant. Let's see how he fares today. Ronnie Shanahan with another steal. Picking the defense clean. BJ in the corner. Open three. And it is good. 10-2 in favor of Florida. And Ronnie Shanahan is locked in this one. That is 2 steals for Ronnie Shanahan in this first quarter, bringing his best defensive effort here tonight. The drip god takes it to the hole, one of the isolation there, and finally draws a foul. Wendell Bradley is not happy about the call. However, good defense right there from Wendell Bradley again. I'm not sure if that was a foul. Could have went either way, but I love the aggressive start here defensively for Wendell Bradley. First free throw is up for the drip god, and it is off. No good. Trevon Grayson is going to have to count his pennies down the stretch here if his Kentucky team wants to walk away with the victory here in this Final Four. Michael Simmons is in the building as well. Shout out to my guy Michael Simmons. Second free throw on its way from Grayson. It is up, nothing but net. Swiss cheese, 3-10 in favor of Florida. 7-point game. BJ Strada with the rock. BJ Strada looking to work on Ted Booker. Ronnie Shanahan wants it off of the curl. Ronnie off the curl. Three-pointer is good. Ronnie Shanahan with another three-pointer to go. And he's looking to start things hot early here. Let's see if Ronnie Shanahan could keep up this effort all night long. Jamal Owens with a turnaround hook. Good move there over for Lehman. Just couldn't get it to go. Spin move in the lane for BJ Strada. BJ gets it to Ronnie. Ronnie with the jump hook. Left-handed jump hook, no good. Rebounded by Jamal Owens. The Hitman with the rock. Hitman gets it up to Ted Booker. Ted Booker back to Jamal Owens, the Hitman. And let's see. Jamal Owens surveying the floor. Looking to set up a play. Gets it back to Ted Booker. Ted Booker on the isolation. Wants the floater over Strada. No good on the floater from Ted Booker. Strada passes it up to Philemon. Philemon in the lane. Step back, mid-range shot, no good. Rebounded by Johnny Cox. Almost a steal there from Wendell Bradley. But he corrals it and gets it up to Grayson. Grayson has a smaller defender on him. Let's see if he can take advantage. Looking to take advantage. Euro step over Wendell Bradley. And Trevon Grayson gets the basket to go. Kentucky down right now, but definitely not out of it. Still early here. Off the pass from Strada, another three from Ronnie Shanahan, and it is good. Ronnie Shanahan with that three-pointer right there. Off the pass from BJ Strada. What a look right there. Trevon Grayson trying to do too much off the dribble. It is stolen away. Mid-range shot to Philemon over Owens, no good, but House gets the offensive board, and House with the mid-range shot. House feeling it, catching it off of the long rebound and making a mid-range shot there. Wow. What a shot there from DJ House. Comments rolling in. Ronnie Shanahan is in the building. Ronnie Shanahan is 3 for 3 thus far, and he is feeling it early. Let's see if he can carry that momentum later on in this game, because we know that this Florida team is going to need it up against Kentucky, man. These Wildcats have been hot all year, and they do not want to lose steam in this Final Four matchup. Kentucky down early, down 13 early. Murray Bryant off the curl for 3, no good. Wendell Bradley on the board. BJ Strada with the rock, gets it to Ronnie. Ronnie up against Grayson, gets it to Strada. DJ House has the mismatch. He has the smaller Murray Bryant over him, but Murray Bryant with the good defensive effort stopping DJ House. And Kentucky bringing it up the floor now. Kentucky with the good ball movement. Booker now with it. Booker wants the screen from Grayson. Booker off the screen from Grayson, waiting for Grayson to cut. He does. And the pick and roll action works. 7-18 in favor of Florida. 11-point game. Ronnie Shanahan bringing up the rock. Ronnie, spin move. Ronnie tries to get it going. Good active hands right there for Murray Bryant. Almost coming away with a steal. Good interior pass, though, from Ronnie Shanahan to DJ House. And DJ House flexing his muscles. 6 points on 3 of 4 shooting for DJ House, 4 rebounds. We know that House is a double-double machine, and he's looking to pick up right where he left off here in this first quarter. Already 6 points and 4 rebounds for him. Grayson looking to work on Wendell. Step back. Now he's looking to go. And Trevon Grayson with a slam over Wendell Bradley. What a move right there from Grayson, just showing how aggressive he can be off the dribble. And a slam over the defender right there. BJ Strada with the rock, an 11-point lead for his team. Wendell Bradley now with it, moving the ball around. Murray Bryant versus Ronnie All-Star. Ronnie All-Star with the tough take, but he is fouled by Grayson. Grayson not happy with that call, but Ronnie Shanahan going to the line for 2. Let's see if Ronnie Shanahan can knock down both of these free throws. First free throw on its way from Ronnie. It is up and it is good. 21-9 in favor of Florida. Second free throw on its way from Ronnie All-Star. It is up and it is good. 2 for 2 from the line for Ronnie All-Star. Florida is now up 13 points. Both benches in the game. Still a bit of starters for both teams, but right now, mostly both benches are in. Jamal Owens with the take. Tough take over Ronnie All-Star. No good. Kentucky gets the rebound back. Kent off the screen. Kent looking to go over the smaller Strada. Gets it out to Big A. Big A with a mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded by Drew. Drew out to Bishop. Bishop now pushing up the floor. Bishop working on Kent. Floater in the lane for Bishop. No good. Rebounded by Kentucky. Murray Bryant off the rebound. Bringing it up the floor. And let's see how Kentucky fares on this possession. Kentucky moving it around. Last possession was terrible. Nice open look for Newton. And that was a way better possession right there for Kentucky as Newton hits the open 3. Nice play call from Kentucky to get their guy Newton open. And that's what Kentucky's going to need to do if they want to get back in this game early. Florida with the rock. Strada out to Ronnie. Strada surveying the floor. Isolation. Florida with the rock. 5 seconds left. Nice mid-range shot right there from Strada. Just off the mark. Danced his way into a nice mid-range shot. Just couldn't get it to go. Newton looking to work on Bishop. Gets it to Murray Bryant. Murray Bryant to Jamal Owens. Jamal Owens loses the ball. And Ronnie Shanahan with his 3rd steal of the night. Bad ball security right there for the hitman playing with the rock. And Bishop with the 3 off the curl. He hits it off the pass from BJ Strada. Nothing but net. Shout out to Ken2K in the chat. Jamal Owens with the rock, surveying the floor, gets it to Newton. Newton with it. Newton off the pick and roll, gets blocked. And Ronnie All-Star with a rebound, gets it to Bishop again. Bishop hesitates on the shot, gets it to BJ with the sweet layup on the break. Great awareness right there from Bishop. Thought about taking a shot in transition, but found BJ Strada on the cut. Does Kentucky have an answer for this onslaught? Let's see. Nice pick and roll action right there from Newton to Big A. And that is a basket right there for Kentucky. Kentucky looking to work their way back in this, shooting 40% from the field. However, Florida starting off scorching hot, shooting 59%. Jamal Owens guarding Ronnie All-Star. Now it's Kent guarding Strotter. Off the screen, Strotter with a tough take, gets his man in the air, picks up his dribble, gets it to Ronnie All-Star at the midi, and that's bread and butter. Ronnie All-Star is a machine from the midi, and he shows us the same there. 13 points on 4 for 6 shooting for Ronnie All-Star. Ronnie rips Jamal Owens again, and Ronnie All-Star taking matters into his own hands on the break. He is fouled. Ronnie All-Star, wow. He is in the pocket of Jamal Owens in this one. Ronnie All-Star with 2 back-to-back steals. And he just continued to rip Jamal Owens for the second time. What is going on here with Kentucky? First free throw up for Ronnie All-Star is no good. Let's see if he can make the second free throw. Second free throw on its way from Ronnie All-Star. I need you guys to hit that like button if you haven't already. Second free throw was up and it is good. Kentucky down 16. Do they have an answer? Kent with the rock. 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Newton gets another open look from 3. Can't get it to go. Bishop on the board. 24 seconds left on the game clock. Florida with the rock. Ronnie All-Star now with it. Ronnie All-Star pulls it back. Gets it back to Bishop now. Bishop steps back. He wants to survey the floor again. Gets it back to Ronnie All-Star. Ronnie looking to work that mid-range against Jamal Owens. In the post, Ronnie trying to take Jamal Owens to work. Misses the first one. Gets his rebound and puts it back over the Hitman. 1 second left. Half court heave for the Hitman. No good. Wow. Florida has came out and punched Kentucky in the mouth in that first quarter. Let's see if the Hitman in company has an answer for this offensive onslaught of Florida in that first quarter, man. Things are not looking good for Kentucky right now, but they are going to have to turn things around if they want to get back in this game. Cannot allow Florida to run away with this game, or it could be GG's for Kentucky. Gators with the rock. It is B.J. Strotter. He gets it to Ronnie All-Star. Ronnie All-Star surveying the floor. Back to B.J. Strotter. He wants to screen from DJ House. B.J. thinking about taking a deep 3. Good defense right there. About to take the alley-oop to DJ House, but Kentucky was all over it. Ted Booker now with it. Ted Booker gets it to Herb Rice. Herb Rice has an open look for 3, but thinks about it. Now he's looking to go to the hole. Kent to Booker. Booker for 3. No good. Rebounded by House. B.J. Strotter with the rock. B.J. to Ronnie Shanahan. Ronnie Shanahan off the screen. Ronnie midi. Up. Nothing but net. Ronnie Shanahan is feeling himself in this one. Trevon Grayson, a.k.a. the Drip God, with the rock down 20. Can he get Kentucky back in this one? Nice move through the lane and an and one for Trevon Grayson. Him and Wendell are going back at each other. Wendell Bradley having a word with him. He's giving some words back, but what a move right there. And one for the Drip God. The Drip God going to the line. Let's see if he can convert the old-fashioned three-point play and help chip at this lead for the Wildcats. Free throw on its way. It is up and good. Converts the old-fashioned three-point play. 17-34 in favor of Florida. Kentucky has to string together some defensive possessions if they want to get back in this game. Philemon with the rock. He gets it to DJ House. That's a mismatch, and DJ House converts on the mismatch with the jump hook over the smaller Kent. Booker now with the rock. Booker to Herb Rice. Herb Rice to Kent. And let's see if Kentucky can answer the basket. Grayson with the leaning jump shot. No good. Grayson can hit that, but I would like to see a better possession right there from Kentucky. Philemon with the rock. Philemon gets it to B.J. Strada. Can B.J. Strada start to turn it on? Off the screen from House. B.J. Strada, tough lay-in. And he is fouled by Trevon Grayson. Trevon Grayson has picked up his second foul very early in this second quarter. Is that a sign of concern for Kentucky? First free throw on its way from B.J. Strada. It is up and it is good. 37-17, 20-point lead. Let's see if B.J. Strada could get his team up 21 points here in this Final Four tournament matchup. Second free throw is up and it is nothing but net for B.J. Strada. This is the Final Four, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this team moves on to the national title game and the loser goes home until next college series. Ted Booker with the rock off the screen. Ted Booker surveying the floor. Gets it to Johnny Cox with DJ House all over him. DJ House called for the foul. Wow, I thought that was a clean block, but Johnny Cox will go to the line for two. First free throw on its way for Johnny Cox. It is up and it is good. 18-38 in favor of Florida. If you haven't already, hit that like button, guys. And if you aren't in tune with us, be sure to follow us on Instagram at SBA.2K to catch up on all the news and events happening in our great simulation basketball association, man. This is the fastest growing basketball sim league, and you don't want to miss the action. Second free throw on its way, no good. Rebounded by Florida. Florida's on the move now. Number 28 with a tough take over the smaller Kent. No good. Herb Rice now with the rock, bringing it up for Kentucky. The drip guy with it. Gets it to Booker. Booker surveying the floor. Booker, nice play right there for Kentucky. Booker with a nice interior pass to Kent. And Kent gets himself in the books with a lay-in right there. That was a beautiful play call right there from Kentucky. Now Kentucky has to string together some stops if they want to get back in this game. B.J. Strada with a tough take. That is not going to work. Good defense there by the drip guard. Trevon Grayson, Wendell Bradley. This has been a matchup to watch in this one. Grayson looking to go on Bradley, but Bradley sends it back. Great defense by Wendell Bradley again. Philemon with the rock, gets it to B.J. Strada. B.J. Strada with it. Step back, thinks about it now. Gets it back to Philemon. Philemon to Brojnik. Brojnik gets it back. B.J. with it. 4 seconds left. B.J. isolation dribble. It is up, and the three is good. Wow. Wow, good size-up dribbles for B.J. Strada leading to the three, and it is good. 41-20 in favor of Florida, and I don't know if Kentucky has an answer. Nice move there from Booker over Strada, and that's a basket. B.J. Strada with the rock. B.J. off the screen now. B.J. tries to take another tough layup in the paint. No good. Philemon, three-pointer off the rebound, and Philemon knocks it down. Wow. Kentucky has to find a way to get something going offensively and has to find a way to stop Florida's offense. Off the screen, Kent looking for the drip guard. Gets it into the drip guard, gets him in the air, and Wendell Bradley's going to be called for a foul. Good patience by the drip guard, get in the lane. Pump fake, get his guy in the air, and then goes up for the layup and draws the foul. 2 free throws on its way from the drip guard, and let's see if he can capitalize off of this opportunity. First free throw is up, and it is no good. Clanks off from the back of the rim to the backboard, and the drip guard is going to have to make some adjustments there. Second free throw on its way for Kentucky. And it's up, and it is no good. The drip guard misses both free throws. Oh my God, can I get a hashtag ew? DJ House with it. Gets it to BJ Strada. BJ Strada to number 28. Number 28 with a nice spin move in the lane. Misses, but DJ House on the board, and Johnny Cox sends that out of here. Says, no, 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 those putbacks won't work on me. Sending that shot away from DJ House. Look at the athletic ability from Johnny Cox right there to get up and get that block out of there. The hitman checking back in the game with Big A. The drip god checking out. Five minutes left in this first half, and Florida has controlled this game all the way through. DJ House, mid-range shot, no good. Big A on the board. Ted Booker now with the rock. Ted Booker with the rock, surveying the floor. Ted Booker gets it to Herb Rice. Herb Rice now, surveying the floor. Herb Rice gets it, nice pass to Big A. And Big A with the slam home off of the nice interior pass from Herb Rice. Philemon now bringing up the rock, being guarded by Jamal Owens. Philemon off the screen from DJ House. Philemon looking to work that pick and roll action, nothing doing. He passes it back out to the top. 7 seconds on the shot clock. DJ House with it. DJ House, 3 seconds left. Gets it to number 28. Number 28 takes the three. No good. Johnny Cox on the board. Gets it to the hitman. The hitman setting up the play. No, passes it to the point guard now. Herb Rice with the ball. Gets it to Johnny Cox. Off the curl. It is Big A. Big A off the interior pass to Jamal Owens. And I like that play call from Kentucky. Way to get Jamal Owens in a nice spot on the inside. And he takes advantage, converting that layup right there over Philemon. Florida with the rock. Bishop wants the screen. Nice open look from Philemon. And Philemon hits another three off the open look. Way to drive and kick, force the defense to help. And Philemon making Kentucky's defense play for leaving him open there. Big A on the interior. Tries a turnaround, but Wendell Bradley with a good defensive look. Bishop with the rock. He drives. He has Big A on him. Number 28 with the rock now, looking to work. Good ball movement by Florida once again. Wendell has the little guy on him. Step back. Midi, no good. Jamal Owens with the rock now. Jamal Owens on a break, looking to take it aggressive to the hole. But DJ House comes over with the help and says, no, no. I'm going to send that away. Nothing easy in my lane. Good defense there by DJ House. Off the inbound is Herb Rice. He gets it to Jamal Owens. Jamal Owens surveying the floor. J.O. looking to work on number 28. Good move right there from Jamal Owens, but the help again, sending it away. Jamal Owens frustrated in this one. 4 points on 2 of 8 shooting. Drew gets his own offensive board and finishes. Wow, look at Drew right there. Nice move in the lane and good defense. Sorry, that wasn't Drew. That was actually Blake. That was Blake on the dunk. And that was Blake with the block as well. Good defense right there for Florida. Jamal Owens gets it in the lane off the inbound. No good, but Johnny Cox with the putback. And Kentucky is back within 20 points. 2 minutes left. In this first half, Kentucky is down 20, and Florida is looking to do all they can to keep this lead. Ronnie Shanahan with it down low, looking to work on Murray, and Ronnie Shanahan just bullying Murray Bryant in the lane, getting a basket there, 50-28. Let's see what Jamal Owens has in store on this one. Herb Rice with the rock. Herb looking to get a turnaround himself, and it is good. Good move right there by Herb Rice. Ronnie Shanahan with the rock. Spin move in the lane. Gets it to Drew. Drew out to number 28. Number 28 looking to work on Herb. Bishop against the hitman. Now he passes it out. Ronnie Shanahan wants the screen. Off the screen, Ronnie Shanahan takes the midi. That's his bread and butter, and that is cash. Nothing but net. Ronnie Shanahan has exploded in this first half. 22 first half points for Ronnie Shanahan. J.O. with the leading midi himself, answering right back with that one. Ronnie Shanahan has started off so hot in this game. Step back three for Bishop. And Bishop with a step back three over Jamal Owens. Jamal Owens with the late closeout, and Bishop hits the three. Florida is taking it right to Kentucky in this game. J.O. with the rock, looking to work. Spin move in the lane. Nice layup over the smaller defender and the hitman, trying to impose his will on this game before things get out of hand. 34-55 in favor of Florida. Florida with the rock. Bishop gets it to number 28. Ronnie Shanahan with it now. Ronnie wants the screen. No. Passes it out. Blake, open three. No good. Johnny Cox with the board. 14 seconds left on the game clock. Murray Bryant bringing it up. 9 seconds left for Kentucky. 7 seconds left. 6, 5, 4. Jamal Owens, mid-range shot. Nothing but net. And Jamal Owens making a shot with 2 seconds left on the game clock. Half court heave. No good. 55-36 in favor of Florida. Wow. Shout out to my guys in the live chat. Like I said, if you haven't already hit that like button, and if you aren't in tune with us, this is the Simulation Basketball Association, man. This is the Final Four of our college series, and Kentucky is facing off against the Florida Gators, man. Both teams not trying to let up, but it is Florida with a nice convincing lead right now. BJ Strada knocking down a three-pointer right there, bobbling home for Lehman with a three of his own. And it is the offense and the three-point shots of Florida that has them with this lead right now. I believe they're up 19 in this first half. And I'm telling Kentucky now, if they don't start to close out, if Kentucky doesn't begin to close out better or just play better defense off of these off-ball screens, it is going to be a long, long night for the Wildcats and company, man. Let's see if Kentucky could turn things around in this second half, or will they be going home? Florida has home court advantage, and Florida is looking to take advantage of the home court advantage with a win here. Florida, who will meet Syracuse in the national championship? Will it be Florida or will it be Kentucky? Off the screen, Ronnie Shanahan, three-pointers up, no good, but DJ House on the offensive board, finishing home and then flexing his muscles. We see some players on the bench of Florida praying for this victory here, hoping that their teams can keep their lead in this second half. Ted Booker with the rock, gets it to J.O. off the screen, and J.O. nothing but net off the screen. Jamal Owens 10 points in the first half and 3 points there, 13 points on the night for the Hitman. Off the screen, BJ looking to answer back for a three of his own, no good, and the drip guard pushing it up the floor. The drip guard on the break, working against Wendell Bradley. Now it looks like he wants the right side of the floor. Yes, he does. He wants an isolation. 8 seconds left. Nice move right there. Floater in the lane. No good. Johnny Cox with the offensive rebound after the help in the missed shot. And Johnny Cox with the putback. He's 2 for 2 on the night. And if Kentucky could continue to get some second chance opportunities like that, they can probably get back in this game. But it's going to start on the defensive end. Midi right there for Ronnie Shanahan, and it is good. Ronnie Shanahan lightened Kentucky up 24 points in 15 minutes for Ronnie All-Star. Herb Wrights with a nice move against Ronnie, and Ronnie just grabs him for a foul there to stop him in his tracks. Nice move right there to free up some space for Herb Rice, and Ronnie was off balance, had to foul there. First free throw on its way from Herb Rice is good. 42-59 in favor of Florida. Second free throw on its way from Herb Rice. Let's see what's up. Second free throw on its way up, and it is good. 2 for 2 from the line. 16-point game in favor of Florida. BJ Strada with the rock. He gets it to Ronnie again. They're double teaming Ronnie now. Wendell Bradley, corner three is good. And Wendell Bradley celebrating right there, telling the drip god, if you're going to double team Ronnie Shanahan, we're going to make those open threes all night. Herb Rice looking to go on Ronnie again. Herb Rice with the jump hook. And Ronnie Shanahan may just be a tad bit too small for Herb Rice down low. Off the screen, BJ Strada gets it to House. Pick and roll action. And House can't finish. But DJ House is going to the line for two. First free throw on its way from DJ House. It is up and it is good. 63-45. Can he make this? Oh no, he misses the free throw. Kentucky with the rock now. 18-point game. Herb Rice with it. Herb Rice pushing Ronnie down in the lane again. And another tough basket right there for Herb Rice. He is trying to go right back at Ronnie using his strength in the post over Ronnie Shanahan right now, and it is working in this second half. Off the screen, Ronnie looking to go right back at Herb. Nothing doing though. He has to give it up. BJ Strada wants the screen. BJ Strada gets in the lane, passes it, but the defense of Kentucky is right there. Ronnie wants the three, and Ronnie with a three over Herb Rice in traffic. Oh my God. Ronnie Shanahan is willing his team all the way in this one. Ronnie Shanahan is completely killing this Kentucky team. Single-handedly. Nice move from the drip guard, just nothing doing. Step back midi for Jamal Owens off the mark. Rebound by Wendell Bradley. Ronnie Shanahan with the rock. Ronnie, couple of crossovers. Looking to work against Johnny Cox. Ronnie wants another screen to get that midi. And Ronnie again. Ronnie Shanahan is absolutely frying Kentucky. He has 29 points on 11 of 15 shooting, and it is too easy for him right now. Florida up by 21. Ronnie off the screen. Ronnie looking to go again. Ronnie in the lane, layup, no good. Herb Rice with the rock. Herb Rice surveying the floor, spin move. Gets it to Ted Booker. Ted with it. Gets it to Johnny Cox. Kentucky has to get something going. Ted Booker in the corner. Grayson coming for a screen. Grayson popping. Grayson three-pointer out the corner. It is up and no good. Off the mark, off the pick and pop from Trevon Grayson. He can hit that shot just off the mark there. BJ wants to screen now. BJ wants to spin. He's looking to work. Tries to pass it. Almost a steal, but gets it to House. House tries to go up on Johnny Cox, but no good. Kentucky on a scoring drought for the last 2 minutes. Let's see if this possession, things can change. Ted Booker with it. Gets it to the drip guard off the curl. Now to Cox. Jamal Owens, open three-point look, and it is good. Jamal Owens with a three-pointer there. He has 16 points on the night. Jamal Owens looking to turn things around for his Kentucky team. Kentucky might have to ride the hand of the hitman. BJ Strada tries to take it up, but it is snatched out the air by Johnny Cox, and Kentucky on the break. Getting it to the drip god, easy lay-in, good. BJ Strada with the rock. He wants the screen from DJ House. Gets a nice look off the screen for three, no good. And Grayson with the rebound. Grayson pushing up the floor. 12 points for BJ Strada on 4 of 10 shooting. Having a decent night. And his team has the lead, so you can't complain. Booker with the isolation there. And Ted Booker with a nice basket. Mobile one drive replay over BJ Strada. There goes the second look. And what a take right there from Booker. Breaking BJ down. Kentucky working their way back. And the Gators are going to call a timeout. The Gators cannot afford to let Kentucky back in this game late. The Gators have controlled the game most of this game. Now Kentucky Wildcats are knocking back at the door. Down 14. Can Kentucky pull together a run before this fourth quarter comes? Let's see. 14-point game in favor of the Gators. And let's see what we have in store here. BJ off the timeout. Out of the timeout, they set up the play for BJ Strotter, and BJ Strotter knocks it down. Florida is right back up. Herb Rice tries to take it. No good. Florida still controlling this game. BJ Strotter on the break. BJ with the rock. BJ off the screen. BJ surveying the floor, steps back. BJ size up dribbles. BJ 3 seconds left. 2-1. Deep three on its way from BJ. No good. Johnny Cox with the rebound. Herb Rice with the rock. Herb Rice surveying the floor. Gets it to Ted Booker. Ted Booker with it. Ted to Herb Rice. Herb Rice wants the screen from Big A. Big A in the paint. Big A stepping back. Wants the turnaround. No good. Rebounded by DJ House. Blake now with it. BJ with the rock. BJ surveying the floor. BJ wants the screen. Nothing doing. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back to House. Blake now with it. Blake back to BJ. BJ mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded by Johnny Cox. Herb Rice with it. Bringing it up the rock. Herb Rice gets it to Ted Booker now. Ted to Johnny Cox. Johnny Cox, tough layup over House. No good, but he is fouled. Let's see if Johnny Cox can count his pennies. 5 points, 13 rebounds for Johnny Cox. First free throw is up, and it is good for Johnny. Second free throw on its way for Johnny Cox. Free throw is up, and it is good. BJ Strotter with the rock. BJ to Blake. Blake open look from the midi, and that is good. Can't afford to give Blake that look there. Kentucky just has no answers for this Florida offense. Booker now looking to go on BJ again. Gets it to Murray Bryant. Murray to Rice. Foul by DJ House, and DJ House picks up his third foul of the night. Herb Rice gets it off the inbound, and Herb Rice with a slam. 10 points on the night for Herb Rice. Florida with the rock. It is BJ Strotter. BJ Strotter off the screen. Takes the midi. Gets a good look. No good. Rebounded by Johnny Cox. Jamal Owens with a tough take off the mark. Great defense by Florida. A bit of contact there, but the refs with the no call. BJ Strotter surveying the floor. DJ House has the mismatch. Jump hook over Jamal Owens. No good. Jamal Owens with the rebound there. If you haven't already, hit that like button. This is the final four of the college series. Man, and Florida is leading the charge so far. Jamal Owens has the mismatch, has the bigger House on him, looking to take him off the dribble, but House with the good footwork, good defense, and good effort right there by DJ House to stay in front of the quicker Jamal Owens and play good defense. House now against Owens, turnaround shot, good. That is too easy. Jamal Owens is way too small for DJ House. Herb Rice with the rock. Herb Rice surveying the floor. 9 seconds left on the shot clock for him. 6, 5, 4. Booker on for 3. No good. Still an 18-point game in favor of Florida. 9 seconds left on the game clock of this third quarter. 9 seconds left on the clock. 1 second. BJ at the clock. No good. Can I get those fours in the chat? Fours in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Kentucky players have given up already. No wonder Kentucky is losing. Their players are giving up in the chat already. Kentucky is waving the white flag. Jamal Owens is in the chat crying, and his team is losing. Kentucky is looking like they're giving up already, and that has been a problem for Kentucky all year. The temperament of their players. Their players have quit on them so many times midway through the game, and we are seeing the same thing here in the Final Four. Trevon Grayson tries to take it to the hole, but great defense by Florida. Kentucky players have been crying all year about being subbed out. They want to play the whole game, and then when their players are not playing good because they're tired, they're still mad at the coach. So maybe it's a good thing that these Kentucky players will go to the pros because they cry too much. Nice move there by Herb Rice off the screen, but great defense once again by Florida. Kentucky guys want to play 40 minutes straight, but then when their players is tired and missing shots, they're crying. They cry when they get subbed out. They cry when they stay in a game tired. They cry when their players are playing bad. They cry when their players don't shoot. These dudes at Kentucky is crybabies, man. They need to go to the pros already. These guys are crying in a live chat. Every time they lose, it's an excuse for Kentucky. Florida guys take their punches, and now Florida guys are punching Kentucky right in the mouth. The drip guard with the rock, and Wendell Bradley locking the drip guard up. Man, I just got to give it to the Florida guys, man. The Florida guys are just playing a better game than Kentucky. Ronnie Shanahan misses the mid-range shot, and Kentucky working it back now. Good pass, but Big A off the mark. Gets his offensive board, and that was a weird transition right there. But the drip guard with it, 4 seconds left. Ronnie Shanahan rips the drip guard, and this is what I mean. Florida is just outplaying Kentucky in this game. No bigger excuse, but Florida being ready to play way more than Kentucky in this one. Kentucky guys talk the most trash in the chat all day, but they are not coming to play, and it is looking like Florida is going to send those guys home tonight. Booker with the rock. Booker surveying the floor. Gets it to the drip guard. The drip guard looking to work against Philemon. The drip guard too easy against Philemon. And Trevon Grayson with the easy layup. As you can see, Trevon Grayson and Jamal Owens having a talk right now. Trying to get their team into this one. Yeah, man, I got energy for you guys. You guys have been crying all season long about everything that the coach does. Every time they lose, they have an excuse outside of giving props to the other team. And shout out to Ronnie Shanahan. He's been catching blocks. He's been catching steals. And Ronnie Shanahan doing his thing. Taking it right to this Kentucky team. Showing out, man. This Florida team was tired of the trash talk from Kentucky all year long, and right now they are putting Kentucky in their place. Philemon with a tough layup right there over Jamal Owens, and Philemon in the lane saying J.O. is just too small. Booker with a spin of his own, and Booker off the mark. Good defense right there from B.J. Strada. B.J. Strada in the lane, tough lay-in, no good, but Drew gets the offensive board. However, he is blocked by Big A. The hitman with the ball, the hitman with a floater in the lane, and Jamal Owens with a floater has 18 points tonight in this one. 18 points for the hitman in the Final Four. However, Kentucky cannot get anything else to go, and they definitely cannot stop Florida offensively. Ronnie Shanahan with the rock. Ronnie Shanahan working against Herb Rice. No good. Good defense there by Herb Rice. Herb to Booker. Booker now with the rock. It's looking like they're trying to get Jamal Owens the rock, but Philemon is all over him. They still wind up getting it to him. Herb Rice now looking to work on Ronnie. Herb Rice mid-range look, and ew. Tries to go off the glass. No good. BJ. Nifty moves right there. BJ in and out. Tries to drive to the paint. Gets it to Ronnie. Ronnie, mid-range shot. No good. Trevon Grayson with the board. Surveying the floor. Herb Rice with it. Jamal Owens with the rock. It looks like he's trying to get it down low to the drip god. The drip god with the fade. And it is good. 63-77. 5 minutes left in this game. Can Kentucky pull out another run to help them win? And a block there from Grayson. Now Jamal Owens with it on a break. Jamal Owens swinging it to the drip god. The drip god with Drew on him. He's looking to isolate against Drew. He's a lot quicker than Drew. Let's see if he can get by him. Drip god with the take. And Drew's called on the foul. Let's see if Grayson can count his pennies. 16 points on the night for Grayson. However, he's 2 for 5 from the free throw line. 11 viewers live. First free throw good. I need you guys to hit that like button if you haven't already. DJ House checking back in the game. And let's see what these last 5 minutes have in store for us. Can the drip god make it 2 for 2 on this trip? Second free throw is up. Nothing but net. 12-point game. Kentucky knocking at the door. But can Florida hold them off in this fourth quarter with 5 minutes left? Ronnie Shanahan gets it. Herb Rice guarding him. Double screen. Tries to pass it in. Trevon Grayson with another steal. Good active hands in the post right there. The Grayson, the drip god with the rock, looking to work on Wendell Bradley. Wendell Bradley all over him. Grayson forces it in, but Wendell Bradley with a great defensive effort, no good. BJ with the rock. BJ gets it to Ronnie. Ronnie to DJ House. This is a mismatch. No double team coming. Baby food. Too easy. Way too easy. Way too easy. DJ House with 15 points on the night, 8 points in the paint, and that one is too easy right there. Kentucky calling the timeout. I don't know, man. I do not know. Things are getting out of hand pretty quickly. Let's see. Herb Rice, good ball movement by Kentucky so far. Grayson on the screen. Herb Rice takes the three. No good. Herb Rice with a questionable three-pointer right there. And now Ronnie, all-star, with the spin move. And nice spin move to the layup right there by Ronnie Shanahan. Ronnie Shanahan is killing Kentucky in this Final Four matchup. Jamal Owens off the screen. Nothing doing. Now they're going to get it to Big A. Big A versus House. Big A versus House. House. Good defense, but Big A gets the offensive rebound. Three-pointer by Booker off the screen. No good. That was an open look right there. However, he just missed. 3 minutes left, and Florida is still controlling this one. BJ with the rock. BJ surveying the floor. Now House with it. House fouled. Side out for Florida, and let's see if Florida can keep it going, or let's see if it is Kentucky that can stop the bleeding and get something going with 3 minutes left. BJ Strada pass out of his shot. Wendell Bradley mid-range shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by Big A. Herb Rice with the rock. Drip God with a tough take over Ronnie Shanahan, and the drip God is going to the line for two. Trevon Grayson has been bottled up in this one. The drip god, aka the player of the year, has been bottled up in this one. First free throw on its way, and it is no good. Wow. Trevon Grayson has been on lock in this Final Four. What a Final Four to remember. 16 viewers live. I need you to hit that like button. This is the Simulation Basketball Association, and Trevon Grayson misses both free throws late in this Final Four. Oh my God. Out of bounds. Ronnie Shanahan steps out, but can Florida hold this lead with 3 minutes left? 3 minutes left here in this Final Four game, and can Florida keep this lead, man. Booker with it. Booker tries to go up and under, and Booker gets blocked. Florida looking to cruise their way. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Philemon with an up and under layup, and Philemon with the score. Florida trying to make this a 20-point game. Florida up by 18 with 2:30 left, and it is looking like Kentucky is going home with the L in this Final Four. Grayson turnaround layup, good. Wendell Bradley has played tremendous defense on Trevon Grayson all night, and Grayson gets one to go there, but I think that this game is out of reach. Ronnie Shanahan open look for three, no good. House on the offensive board, and DJ House with the putback. Wow. 85-67, 2 minutes left, and I think the Gators are going to leave here with a win. Herb Rice three-pointer is up, and it is good. 15-point game in favor of Florida. 15-point game in favor of Florida. Let's see if Florida could get it going. Herb Rice fouls Ronnie Shanahan again. Ronnie Shanahan, 31 points on a night. The MVP cheers coming in. First free throw for Ronnie is up, and it is good. Wow. Florida is going to cruise to the finish line in this one. Ronnie Shanahan absolutely murdering Kentucky in this Final Four matchup, and it looks like with a 17-point lead and 1:30 left, Florida is going to meet Syracuse in the national championship. Big A with a layup. Demetrius Amadis with a layup right there, aka Big A. But I think this game is far out of reach. Ronnie Shanahan still trying to add more to his totals. And a three-pointer for Ronnie. 36 points for Ronnie, all-star tonight in this one. Wow. Let's see what the drip god has for us. Jamal Owens off the screen. Nothing doing now. He sets the screen for Grayson. Grayson takes it over Wendell Bradley, and Wendell Bradley with a good defense, man. Wow. Wendell Bradley has locked up the drip god in this one. Wendell Bradley absolutely locked up our College Series 1 Player of the Year, and that is why Florida was able to cruise to the finish line. Ronnie with another three. 30. He is just stat padding. Ronnie All-Star is lighting it up. Big A turnaround shot over House, no good. And Ronnie Shanahan was the man in this one. Ronnie Shanahan completely murdered Kentucky, and Florida is going to the national championship. Both teams that won their conference titles will be meeting up for a chance to see who is the undisputed champion of this year's College Series. Wow. Hats off to Florida getting a win here in this one. And Kentucky, man, tried all they can. But Ronnie All-Star. Can I get a hashtag Ronnie All-Star in this one? Ronnie All-Star lighting up Kentucky in this one. He is the player of the game, and Kentucky is going home. Wow. Florida is going to the national title game. If you haven't already, I need you guys to spam that like button, man. It is your boy Kamish Moolah, and boy did we have a game. Cuse versus Florida in this one. Lionel Bryant is in the building. Shout out to Lionel Bryant. That is my little cousin, man. Good to see you showing love, Duke. Shout out to my cousin Lionel, man. You got to make a player in our league here, man. We got a lot going. Definitely gotta get some reels and some pictures for this game. But shout out to all the people that is pulling up, man. 15 viewers live. I need you guys to hit that like button if you haven't already. Welcome to the SBA, Lionel, man. If you check the chat, we got a lot of guys welcoming you to the league. You gotta, I am gonna open some applications for overseas. So if anyone, wants to get that news out, you can start hitting up some guys and telling them we have 10 spots open for the overseas series. But Ronnie Shanahan, 39 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, 14 of 24 shooting from the field, 6 of 8 from the three-point line, and Ronnie All-Star was dialed in all day today, man. Shout out to that guy, Ronnie. He absolutely went off. DJ House, 17 points, 22 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 of 13 from the field. And DJ House picking up where he always leaves off. We know that this guy is a 20 rebound machine, man. He averages 20 rebounds for the season, and he does this night in and night out. DJ House is a big reason for, the success of Florida all year, and it is lit, man. I'm definitely going to get you in tune, Duke, once this is over, but let me get through this box score. BJ Strada, a.k.a. Bryant Strada, man. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 of 18 from the field, 3 of 7 from the three-point line, 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting for Philemon. But Bryant Strada, a.k.a. BJ Strada, with another solid night as well. Good night for BJ Strada, helping his team. He hit 3 threes in this one. It wasn't as efficient as you would like him to be, but still got it done in a timely fashion, the way that he needed for his team to get the victory, man. 13 viewers live. I need you to hit that like button. This is the Simulation Basketball Association. If you aren't in tune with us, be sure to get in tune on Instagram at SBA2K. And if you're just a YouTube guy, drop a comment below and let us know if you want to join the community, man. We could get you in the Discord. We could get you in the Discord chat, get you chopping it up with the rest of the players. And, just follow all the content, man. We the fastest growing simulation league out there. And, make sure you guys are stacking that SC as well, man. All my community guys, make sure you're stacking your simulation coins so that way you can progress your players, man. But next, we're going to do the box score for Kentucky. Trevon Grayson, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. 8 for 18 on the night. Wasn't as efficient as he's used to being. He also averages 30 points, but Wendell Bradley, man, did a terrific job guarding Trevon Grayson in this game. Him and DJ House had a terrific, game plan going in on how they were going to help each other guard Grayson, and they got it done. Also, Jamal Owens, 8 for 18 as well, but he had 18 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and Kentucky's, top 2 guys was able to get it done and help out, but just couldn't get it done in a winning fashion, man. Can't hold your hat, man. These guys played good all year long. However, when it came down to it, just wasn't able to get it done, man. Florida just been hot. Florida also beat Kentucky in the Independent Conference Championship, and then they got another win here tonight. 2 back-to-back wins for Florida over Kentucky in their last 2 matchups. And I think we have a bit of a rivalry going, brewing here in the Independent Conference. Kentucky versus Florida will be a game to watch for years to come for both teams, man. Herb Rice tried to do all he could as well. 5 of 11. 5 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from the three-point line. Johnny Cox did his thing as well from the defensive standpoint and a rebounding standpoint. Just couldn't get it done. Demetrius Amanadis tried all he could as well. 6 points, 6 rebounds. But Kentucky, man, just not enough. Not enough in this one, man. Let me get some of these stats from my stats guys. Let me make sure to go. I know these guys go back and watch the videos anyway. So I'm just going to make sure I go over everything so when they go back to watch the videos, they can track the stats. Can I get a hashtag SBA in the chat, man? we have made it to the finals. This is the final four, but our next video will be the national championship, man. Let me go look at the rest of these stats for my stats guys as well. But man, national championships on its way. Hashtag SBA. Syracuse versus Florida. Who would have thought that it would have been Syracuse versus Florida in the national championship, man? Who would have thought, man? Does anybody have a perfect bracket still? I'm gonna have to take a look at the Discord bracket position predictions and see if anybody have a perfect bracket still. We're gonna do a custom court for the national championship. We're also gonna do some media leading up to that. We're gonna do interviews for the players, probably do some video some video hype as well. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at SBA.2K. I'm going to start showing these highlights, but make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at SBA.2K. That's where we drop most of our news and graphics. Also, hit a subscribe if you haven't already, man. We're the fastest growing simulation basketball league out there. And we just been putting it together. We're only 2 months old, but we're just figuring it out as we go along. We have high school series, college, overseas, and pros. So we do each series once at a time. However, each series is a little shorter than the last. So high school college is 8 teams, 8 weeks. Overseas will be 10 teams, 10 weeks. High school will be 8 teams, 8 weeks. And then for the Pro Series, we have a different format, but we will be releasing more info on that as we get there. Be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And who do you guys got in the finals now? Who do you have in the NCAA finals, NCAA national championship? Do you guys have Syracuse or do you guys have Florida? That is going to be a huge matchup, guys. That is going to be an amazing matchup. I cannot wait to see what we have in store. Man, I cannot wait. Now we're going to get into some Kentucky highlights. Trevon Grayson's highlights. He was trying to do all he could, man, to keep his team in it. However, just too much on the plate of Kentucky in this one, man. Ronnie All-Star absolutely went off. Grayson tried. Jamal Owens tried, but they cannot do anything with Ronnie All-Star. Here goes the highlights for Jamal Owens. He had a decent night. Him and Grayson played decent, but it just wasn't enough, man. They needed a little more from their supporting cast. And I don't think it was even there. I don't even think it was a bad offensive effort from Kentucky. I just think that they didn't have the answer defensively. Florida came setting a lot of screens, moving off the ball. And I just think Kentucky just didn't have any answer. We're going to go into some team stats before we we're going to go into some team stats before we get up out of here, before I take the pictures and get some of the reels done. But Florida 95-72. Florida also winning the battle from a field goal percentage to 42. 3-point percentage as well, shooting a high 59% from the 3-point line. Kentucky only shooting 36%. Florida shooting 80% from the free throw line. Kentucky shooting 53%. And free throws definitely can come back to bite you. And they definitely came back to bite Kentucky in this one. You can't afford to leave that many free throws on the board. 7 free throws, kind of changes the course of a game midway through, man. And you can't afford to leave that many free throws off the mark, man, off the board. So this was a great Final Four matchup, man. Like I always say, if you aren't in tune, get in tune with us at SBA.2K on IG. If you're just, a YouTube fan checking in, be sure to, leave a comment and Subscribe as well if you want to, stay in tune with all the stuff that we have going on in the league. We have a dope Discord community. We have a Patreon as well that helps players, progress, and also have a fan side of the Patreon where you can support us as a fan and get in the Discord with all of the players, coaches in our league, and just engage, man. We're one of the fastest growing, simulation leagues, and we're just trying to keep up with the momentum. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys for all the love and support, man. Next video will be the national championships, and I am super excited for that. Florida versus Syracuse. Florida gets it going in this one and gets the victory versus Kentucky. I know that the Discord is about to be lit, so you don't want to miss the action in the Discord, man. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. Hit that like button, and until next time, your boy Kamish Moolah is out.